Hi, welcome. We're back at ArcoLinuxB and we are going to build an ISO. It's super easy. There are lots of videos already that have been updated and we're updating all of these as well. Next up is Bspwm. If you want to have an up-to-date ISO that's personalized, where you say I want to have Firefox, I don't want to have Chromium, I do want to have FileZilla, I don't want to have etc., then you need to edit it. We have made our choices. We chose our Lego blocks, but maybe you have different choices, different taste. Go to your, well, depending on what system you are, but you need to be on ArcoLinux/ArchLinux. Oh, those two will work. You open a terminal on your desktop, for instance, and then you say, I'm gonna Ctrl-Shift-V. The line you just saw me copy-paste is going to get in a folder. And from that folder, we're going to work. In here, we have scripts. And this one is important. We can actually start running it already, but maybe you would like to change the content of your system. In this case, there is something special about Bspwm. We're not going to build the bare version for you. You have to build the bare version, really, so for yourself. We're not gonna put it online on SourceForge. It just is a difference in packages, that's all it is. These packages are out, but Blues is still in and Blueberry is still in, but some of the packages we've just played around. What Lego blocks can we not put on the ISO and still have an ISO that gets built, that works? But you see a lot of things have been omitted, stuff that maybe you need, you don't need. It's really getting rather technical stuff. We're playing around with Lego blocks, but this is of course easy. Having dmenu or do not install it, or having Firefox, this is understandable. This is something you can get, you can understand, but it gets also technical in the upper part there. So all these things is just different. That's it. That's basically it. The only thing you need to do if you want to have a bare one is switch around the names, switch around the content. So rather than having this one as a basis to install, you are going to take this one, and that's all you need to do, switch names. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna, however, take a look at this one. This is the one that's going to be used in the scripts, and you can go over all the details and all the packages and realize, well, I do need NVIDIA actually, but then there is Calamares where you can install it anyway. So it all depends what you want. Try it out. It's there for your experimenting, you're testing, you're learning. That's the point of ArcoLinux, really. Learn, have fun, and enjoy. So these are all the technical stuff, but at some point in time you say, I do like my calculator to be there. I do like Genie. Why? GIMP is not gonna be on there. I need GIMP. So that's simple as that, and it's on there. And the other way goes as well, of course. I don't want melt, which I would not advise. I do not want nitrogen. Okay, fine. And so on. You change the stuff you need, want, Ctrl Z, all is back as normal, and we're gonna build. So it's entirely up to you to decide what goes on your ISO. That's the point. That's why we give you the power. That's why we give you the scripts. That's why we maintain the scripts. Now it's a choice. Either you install, well, you run number 30 or you run number 40. And the idea there is that in this particular case, you're going to clean up this folder for cache Pacman packages, all the packages that I've now used to build ArcoLinux, ArcoLinuxD, ArcoLinuxB Awesome, ArcoLinuxB Extended. Everything that's needed for those guys is already in here. Basically, it will not be installed if I use this one. Sorry, it will not be downloaded if I run this one. If I do number 30, all of the packages will be cleaned out, and it's like starting with a clean slate, making sure that no corrupted packages are in there, that the latest package, the newest packages are in there as well. So that's why we run 30, to start with a clean slate. If you say, I do have a problem with bandwidth, first of all, it's super slow. Second of all, I just have 1 GB per month. That's it to download. Then number 40 is going to be more important for you. You run that one. What happens? Well, a faster build. That's what's going to happen because everything is already downloaded. It's not going to clean this. With 30, you see everything disappear. You can see it in the video about ArcoLinux ISO, I think. That's where I just started. So basically, he's not going to tell me here, downloading. No, he's saying installing. So my build is going super fast. I'm gonna wait for the build to end, and then we're gonna have a look. All right, we have an ISO 1.6 gigabyte for ArcoLinuxB Bspwm. It's 2020 February 12th version. Remember, there is just one ISO, ArcoLinux ISO. The version is coming from ArcoLinux. The details, the ways to build it, it's all ArcoLinux. The only difference is a package file. That's all it is, one package file, this one. All right, ArcoLinux out. So we have the B's and the D's and just this one, but we are working now with the ArcoLinuxB Awesome. So, sorry, Bspwm. So I was reading this one, and I'll make a nice screenshot for it for the website. But basically, this is it. You have an ISO, burn it on a USB, boot up, try it out, or try it out in VirtualBox, and come to the conclusion that maybe you say, I'll rather have something else on the ISO as well, and you keep changing this file, keep adding stuff to it, keep deleting stuff from it. And that's the point of ArcoLinuxB. Build it, make it your own ISO. Enjoy.